It's another edition of the Spring Game edition of the Doc's Diagnosis, presented by Centris Federal Credit Union, celebrating its 90th anniversary this year. Make sure to mark your calendar for July 27th. It's a Saturday for the Centris Federal Credit Union Music Festival at Stinson Park in Exarban Village. So, Dr. Rob, a lot of good things out of the spring game. The defense didn't look great, but I think that's okay because a lot of people want to see more offensive production that's throwing the football, protecting the football, and running the football. And a good example, and they did a pretty decent job running the football.
I thought they did, and it's always hard when you're trying to do this against yourselves. But I mean, for the most part, I thought both sides looked really solid here. Now, you got a little bit of, everybody's got a different name for this style of belly, a read draw, whatever. But you see a little bit of a quarterback zone read here where the quarterback and the running back, they hold the ball up here. Quarterback hands it off, heads this way. The thing that was nice about this particular play that I really liked was how well Raiola and the running back held the linebacker in the middle here. That linebacker was staying with his eyes on the quarterback the whole time. They hand the ball off. It kept him sucked inside. Gave the center, he got 62 here, had enough time to come back up, get on the linebacker, and you see this huge hole here that zone read, that delay handoff. That's what it creates, just because it sucks that linebacker in. These guys are gap protecting over here, and it just kind of freed them up for that huge hole. You would have had the center available for that linebacker. Even if the linebacker had shifted over here, you still would have had a hat on him to get the running back freed up on that play. But it really did a nice job of opening up a huge hole here. He does a nice job bouncing outside the traffic there, getting along the sideline and getting the score. So these are things that I thought were really nice to see. You see that right there, holds the linebacker inside, bounces outside, and again, he's down the sideline on the way to the end zone. Good job up front with the blocking. I thought the biggest thing was the play design and the fact that the offensive line just executed it like they were supposed to. It's nothing really crazy. You don't need guys having to play outside their capability or outside the system. If these guys go out, do what they're supposed to do, they're going to get the job done up front because, again, you've got some experience coming back finally.
A lot of experience, a lot of starts on that offensive line, so this may be a year where you're pleased through the 12 weeks of action, or maybe 13, 14, however they ever get to play. He's Dr. Rob Zadisk. I'm Travis Justice. Tune in tomorrow. We'll have another Doc's Diagnosis and what kind of Matt Rule alluded to as a freak of nature, right? A freak of nature in Thomas Fedoni. That's coming up on the next Doc's Diagnosis, presented by Centris Federal Credit Union.